Liberia is our only home. Liberia is our only home. We cannot sit and watch Liberia die. Liberia is our home. Liberia is our home. The only home we know. Let's fight to bring it back. Take it from the rogues. Take it from the thieves. Let us punish them. Liberia is our home. Liberia is our home. All you patriots rise. The time has come to end the massive stealing of our wealth. Rise, oh patriots. Rise, my patriots. Time to get our nation back. Liberia is our only home. We cannot sit and watch Liberia die. Liberia is our home, the only home we have. Rise up, patriots. Rise up, loyalists. Commander Chesson is calling the order of the day. Liberia is our home, the only home we know. Liberia cannot die. We owe it to our parents. We owe it to our elders. We owe it to the ancients. We owe it to our parents. Liberia cannot die. Rise up, oh patriots. Rise up, oh loyalists. Liberia is our home, the only home we have. Fight, fight for Liberia. Fight, fight for freedom. Fight, fight to free Liberia. Liberia is our home, the only home we ever know. Liberia is our pride, the inheritance we have. Rise, patriots, rise, loyalists, rise, Liberians. Follow Commander Chesson. Follow Commander Chesson. Follow Commander Chesson. Rise, rise. Attorney Commander Chesson shall lead the order. Save Liberia. Free Liberia. Follow Commander Chesson. He will set the path. He will set the path. He will set the path. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, men and women. Welcome to Attorney Commander Galpohkpa Chesson Talk Show. Today is June the 16th. Another day in our lives. I remember once we used to say another day closer to retirement. Now we say another day closer to the end of life. But today is another day. We rise with surprises all around us. We rise with the truth being told again. That January 6, 2021 was a coup d'etat in the United States of America, was an attempted coup d'etat. All the documents are coming out now. How Donald Trump and Bill Barr used the Department of Justice to perpetrate a crime of treason against the United States of America. how they use, I mean, it's just mind-boggling. I remember we used to talk how it would be possible to have a coup d'etat in America because the system is so vast and humongous. But here it is. Just a few months ago, one man tried to change the whole destiny of this nation, of the world. This man tried to turn the whole world into a world of dictators, wicked and evil people. And it's so mind-boggling to know that Donald Trump had a list of news people, journalists that they were checking on. I told you, I'm a black man. They finished checking on me long ago. If I had any criminal record, I'd be in jail right now. I'd be in jail and locked up. But probably, if that insurrection was successful, I could have been killed. You don't know how many journalists they had on that list talking against this evil system and this evil, wicked man and Mitch McConnell. And Mitch McConnell is still in the government. And this man needs to go because he supported Donald Trump. He enabled Donald Trump, and here it is. It's being shown to us that Donald Trump tried to overthrow the government of the United States of America, tried to kill Mike Pence, his own vice president, who still don't have no sense because he's still running behind Donald Trump. All these people you're standing up saying that it was a normal day on January 6th. And here it is now. We got evidence by the documents being released that Donald Trump and Bill Barr have manipulated our democratic system so bad. Even the military were involved in this. This is terrible. This is terrible. Our democracy is still on the brink of being destroyed because Mitch McConnell is still there, and they're trying to hide all the wickedness they have done in this country, trying to overthrow our government, using the powers of the government to go after people, using their offices to go after Congress people and journalists, illegally going into their records, requesting reports on them. I mean, it's unbelievable. And for us in Liberia, we need to be very concerned about this. Very concerned. Because if America had gone down, do you think Liberia is going to be standing up today? Or you're talking about, yeah, Donald Trump. Do you know what we're having to Liberia today? These are the uncertainties we face. And this is why we have to pay attention, not only to Liberia, to America as well. Because we are combined. Our lives and our destiny are hooked to America. And if America's democracy fails, we fail. Where will we be? So these are the things we have to be concerned about. And let me put on my top so we can start. I mean, it's so chilling. It's so chilling and mind-boggling to hear how Donald Trump and Mitch McConnell and all these people try to tamper with our democratic system, try to tamper with our lives. Where would we be today if those officers had not stood up against the insurrection. And yet they still don't want to honor them. 21 Republicans still don't want to honor them. This is not right. This is not right. This is inhumane. What's the purpose of all of this, man? What is the purpose of all of this? You know, when I watched the TV yesterday and saw I think that was Como brought it up with these two representatives, the two Congress personnel, officials, talking about how they have been requesting these documents and Donald Trump then refused to give it to them. Now the documents have just been received and we find out all the discrepancies of the Justice Department. Writing people, trying to change the laws, trying to break the laws. This is not right. We got to go to the depths of this thing. Even though Mitch McConnell, them don't want no January 6th commission, we got to find out the truth of what happened, why our capital was attacked. We got to know every aspect of it because this cannot be tolerated. This must be prevented. And Mitch McConnell must go. It's time for him to go. And you people in Kentucky, if you love our country, if you care for our democracy, you got to do away with Mitch McConnell now. You got to recall him. He got to go. That old man is a threat to our democracy, our national security. He got to go, man. Let me put my topics up. All these Donald Trump enablers got to go. You know, the KKK people, they got to go. So let me put my topics up for the day. My topics are Biden and Putin summit. 2, crimes in Liberia is out of control. 3, George Weah must go. So let's start with my first topic. In a few hours from now, President Joe Biden will be sitting down with Vladimir Putin again. When I say again, I mean as presidents of two countries, just as we did under Donald Trump. We have another summit with our new president and Vladimir Putin again. We know that Biden has never really had no good thoughts about Vladimir Putin. He called him a killer and other names. And we know Vladimir Putin has had no good thoughts of Biden either. So they are about to meet today. Our president has realized that Putin is not a small man to play with. He's a shrewd politician. And as he said, a worthy adversary. That's how Biden called him. So in a few hours, they will be sitting down to talk. And President Biden got to stand strong with this man. Because for 4 years now, this man has tampered with America. For 4 years now, 6 years, however long Donald Trump stayed there. It's so depressing we can't even get the years correct. For however long Donald Trump stayed there, he enabled Putin to do things that Putin shouldn't have done. To violate international laws, to kill American soldiers with impunity. Now our president is going to sit with this man again. And he has to make it clear to Putin that he has to stop interfering with our cyber connections. Stop interfering with us on the internet and the media, social media. Stop his illegal international behaviors. Donald Trump enabled this man to do what he has done over these few years. And now we must set boundaries for him again. Our world can't tolerate this man. Our world can't tolerate the fighting and the bombing and the killing of innocent children. We got to restrain these people. And we got to put Putin back in his place. So I know President Biden is prepared. I know he's going there with our best interest in mind. I know this would not be an easy summit today. But I pray that President Biden will be strong, that he will lay the foundation of American democracy again and want Putin to stay back. Show Putin that there are boundaries that he can't cross, because our world needs peace. Our world does not need dictators and killers and murderers. And I wish President Biden Godspeed and blessings. We need to pray for our president today. Even if you take 1 minute to say, bless Biden, let Biden go out there and do what he needs to do so we can put a little fear in evil. We can put a little fear in wickedness. We can put a little fear in this killer. God bless Joe Biden. Let me get on my second topic. Crimes in Liberia are out of control. Crimes in Liberia are out of control. Let me correct that. Because every day we wake up in our country, there's some news of some impropriety, some news of the government doing something that is detrimental to the peace and stability of our country, to good governance. And these things come back to haunt us time and time again. So, here we are again. We're facing these criminal actions of our president. Let's look at all the things that have been happening recently. Weah tour. Nobody has given us a real estimate of what it cost Weah to go on this tour. People said 900,000. I was listening to Weeks on the radio show this morning, on the early radio show in Liberia, and they were talking about the same thing. How Weah took this national tour with guests, carried buses of people, and all these things. And we got to know how much it cost our country for this tour. They said 900,000, But these guys on the morning show in Liberia were arguing. That is more than that. That is more than that. So where do these people get all this money from to do this school? Because they say George Weah carried guests. He carried people in buses. They had to be accommodated in hotels in every county. And the government had to foot the bill. So we want to know the real amount that was spent on this county tour. And we got to check on this government. We got to check on the legislature, especially because they are rogues. They are rogues. There is no other explanation. There is no other discussion that they are rogues. They are blatant rogues. So we got a president tour. We don't know how much it costs right now. We heard that he took $900,000, but on the show this morning with Weeks, I can't remember his name, they were talking about the same thing. They want to know the real amount that it costs the Liberian people for this tour. So here we are spending all this money and we're begging for money. Number two, the $15,000 that were given out to the legislators recently. This is pure BS. How we run a country like this? Our country is a little poor country. Our leaders are the most corrupt people under the sun. Then you take raw cash and give it to these people and tell them to go out and do counter funds. And right now they were talking about the last program they had on Ellen. When they did the evaluation, she did the same thing, take money and give it to the people. They went and did evaluation of the programs these people did. Everything was substandard. The office they call list. I don't know what list is this. List. But it's some kind of government agency that's responsible for disbursing all this money. People go there and make connection with these people to use substandard equipment, to use substandard products. Our people have no love for Liberia. Our entire country is corrupt. Can you imagine this? The agency that's supposed to distribute money and evaluate the projects for the government is the same agency that these lawmakers are going to and bribing people there so that all the projects they're supposed to be doing in the counties can be validified. When most of these projects don't exist, they are substandard, bad materials, because most of these things were to build roads and build bridges and fix the leeway to the country, to the counties or their districts. The people stole all the money. Now there's the same thing happening again. They said they're giving them $30,000. They have given them 50. Can you imagine 103 lawmakers plus senators? That's over $1 million right there. You giving these people $15,000 each. Say they will go do development program. What kind of development program you do with $15,000? Now stupid Darius Dillon sitting down there thinking he's so smart, he's gonna keep his and build a library. You know, man, we need leaders, man. We need leaders. Darius Dillon doing a project already. He not finished with it. There's no way for it to be subsidized. He's going to turn it over to the same government that ain't got no money. That building will be destroyed. That money will be wasted. Then you're taking $15,000 again. Now saying you're going to build library. What kind of library you can build with $15,000? What kind of library? You're going to build some substandard thing again? He said, even this small thing. No, our government can't be building substandard things with our money. What are you people crazy? You will give each lawmaker $30,000. What can they do with $30,000 in a district? Most of the money gone, they can't even account for it. This is not right. This is not right. And Darius Diller, smart man. He's a dumb man. He's just as bad as the system. He needs to stay off the social media. He needs to stay off the social media and do his job. Because all that explanation he's giving for the bullshit he's doing is sickening. It's sickening. You start one project. The project not finished. You have no subsistence support for the project. The government is broke because of stealing. Then you say you're going to take the center you just built and give it to the government. Now they give you $15,000. You say you're taking $15,000 to build library. Can $15,000 build library for Montserrat County? I mean, this is just craziness. The county with the most people in Liberia, you go build $15,000 library. You see how these people there wasting our money? That's a government job. That's not for senators and county people. What we do there be building small things here, stealing the money. All our money just gone. George, Weah can't, man, we can't do this, man. We can't do this. We can't do this. The people just stealing our money before our eyes and giving us all kind of bullshit explanation that don't make sense. How lawmakers would take $15,000 each to go do projects? What kind of projects can you do with $15,000? What kind of projects can you do in your district for $15,000? All this money being wasted. All the money being stolen. That money got to be given back and accounted for. Every damn lawmaker got to give that money back and will be $15,000 each and nothing less. Well, what kind of country we running here? We're not running a country. This is a little social club or social club. And all of us are the dummies. Because the leaders of the social clubs are rogues. They are rogues. All the legislators are rogues. To accept money like that, knowing that people haven't gotten paid for months. Knowing the system is so broken down and these people just taking money home, say they're doing personal projects. Oh Lord, how long can we go through this? How long can we go through this? This is not right. This is insanity. If our leaders now is seeing the Liberian people is seeing, we are just dumb or stupid. Something wrong with us. For us to sit down there and see these people just stealing our money. And Darius Diller is, oh man, he's so disgusting. Darius Diller disgusts me. He comes sit here and talk all this stupidness that he accepted the money. Talking about you going to build library. What kind of library can you build for Montserrat County with $15,000? The biggest county in the whole country. The most populated. What kind of library you go build with $15,000? You make me shame, Darius Diller. All of y'all make me shame. All of you are nothing but useless people. You people are visionless people. You people have no moral compass. You're just low down, cheap people. Oh man, you hurt my heart so bad. So the next thing now. What's the next thing now? Those people got to bring that money back. And every them got to bring it back right away. That's not their money. That's not their money. That's not what we put them in the legislature to do, steal money. Be giving themselves $15,000, $30,000. George Weah is a criminal. He's a criminal. And he's running a criminal entity in Liberia. He's running a criminal entity. And this is not right. This is not right. This is totally wrong. And we must make sure it ceases and desist. We must put a stop to this. It can't go on. Our country too poor. Our people are sick and dying needlessly. Why these buffoons stealing our money? And Darius Dillon coming here with his stupid BS, talking stupidness. And he just like the people. He just as corrupt and visionless like the people. I tire with Darius Dillon. I tire with him. I tire with him. You can't be talking to us and you're stealing the money. You can't be talking to us and you're trying to bamboozle us. And you acting like you so light. What kind of light? You ain't no damn light. You just as bad as the people. How you gonna take $15,000 to build library? Does that sound like any sense to you? Maserati is the biggest, the most populated county. Then you go build $15,000 library? Are you crazy? Where you will use candle lights? It will be one of the candle light places. You just put a little hot there with candle lights all around and one or two little books on the shelf for $15,000. Or you gonna build it again, give it to government? I mean, man, look, man, our country can't survive. Our leaders are visionless. Our leaders have no moral compass. Our leaders are just ignorant. They just think about themselves. It gotta be selfishness. For you to accept $15,000 to carry home, see, you're going to do fund. What kind of fund you going to do when that money is in your account? What kind of fund you going to build with that money? You give me $15,000 and you say go do some kind of fund. What kind of fund am I going to do? What kind of fund am I going to do? This is not right. This is not fair. Now we'll come to the next point, social media. I heard the boys talking about how all these lawmakers leave the law-making chamber and go to social media and discuss everything they did in the chamber on the social media. Darius Dillon is one of them. You can't plead Liberian people's situation on social media. We put you there for a purpose. We put you there for a purpose because if we could put everybody in the house, everybody would be representing us. But only the competent and the erudite can go represent us. Now you're in the house, the social media is the center. Everybody coming to the social media with their problems. And we're not using our system of government to resolve our issues. We're not using our system of government as it should be used. Everybody just run amok in Liberia. The same thing in Nigeria. Nigeria blaming Twitter for the problem that happened in their country, the riot. So many millions of dollars of property was damage was done. Now they're blaming the social media. Now what we do in our country, we bring the social media too. Because now all Darius Dillon do now, we see him on his social media all the time talking about governance, and they're not doing the governance in the house. If you are talking so much on social media and not paying attention to what happened in the house, and you're stealing the money, but when it comes to money, he would take it to go build a library. What kind of library you build with $15,000? And this is what's killing our country. We got nothing but rogues or visionless people. We need to get rid of every one of these people. Our country needs a total overhauling. The stealing is just unbelievable. The stealing is just blatant, right in our faces. And all we're doing is talking. Why? Because Liberians are talking people. We are useless talkers. We are talking society. We don't act. We see the people stealing all the money. We know the people stealing the money. The people telling us they're stealing the money. And all we do is talking, and no action. And we expect our money to come back. We expect our system to change. We expect our leaders to change. What we expect? What do you all expect from our country? Because I have no clue. I really have no clue. I really have no clue. So I gotta ask you, what you expect from our country? What you expect from our people? How can we change the destiny and direction of our country and our people? We need to know, man, because it's mind-boggling. It's depressing to see the stealing every time. Nothing but stealing. There's nothing good can come out of our legislature. Our people starving. No schools, no hospital, no roads. But yet, the fools taking $15,000 home for development funds. Taking $30,000 home for this funds and that funds. Taking $15,000 home for salaries. How long will do this thing? It's blatant. It's right in our faces. And they're telling us about it too. And tell her, oh, don't worry about it. We'll build library. We'll keep it a build library, man. We're not giving it back. You better give that damn money back. Useless Darius Dillon. I'm so sick of Darius Dillon, man. Give that money back. And stay off the social media. You know, professor. You know, genius. You just as bad and corrupt as the people. Then you coming up with all these damn excuses. We don't want no damn excuses. We don't want you people coming here and telling us bullshit and telling us you'll keep the money you stole to build library with $15,000. Are you crazy? We can't go on like this. We have nothing but rogues leading Liberia. We have nothing but criminals leading Liberia. Our society is condoned with criminals. It's condemned with rogues. It's run amok with bandits. George Weah is a rogue. His vice president a rogue. Julia Howard is a rogue. Look at how long Julia Howard been in our government. From her husband time to this time. This is not right. This is not fair to us. This is not right. This is insanity. It's insanity. We need to overhaul our country. We need to overhaul our government. We need to get rid of all these people. This is insanity. We can't go through it over and over. We come from war and we go right back into the same situation, doing the same damn thing that we kill our people for. And that's why I'm talking, because I got sense. And you can't kill my people like that. You can't kill my father for nothing. This is bullshit. You can't kill my people for nothing. Say my people corrupt and all these things. Then from 1980 to today, we're perpetuating the worst things that we kill our people for. We are a country of murderers. Unjust murderers. We gotta change our country. Look at what's going on. Look all around you. It's not fair. It's not right. It's insanity. AFL, rise up. We gotta take these people out. We got to put leadership in to set our country right. To punish the rogues. We gotta punish the past rogues. We gotta punish Ellen Johnson Sirleaf and her children. Rise up. Rise up. This is not right. This is not fair. How can one group of people just rob our country, and we just sit down and talk? Oh, look at it. No, we can't condone this stuff. We can't condone it. Who are the men? Who are the patriots? Who are the warriors? Rise! These people gotta go. These people gotta go. This stealing is unconscious. This stealing is just wicked. This stealing has gone beyond reasonable now. Has gone beyond, far beyond reasonable doubt. These people are just rogues, and we got to reel in our rogues. We got to change our society, or we'll never grow. Look at all the stealing going on. Darius Dillon is no light. Darius Dillon is just an idiot, just like other people. You know, acting like he got some divine blessing. You got nothing, man. You just like the people. You just like the people. 15,000 out of the bill library. This is insanity. This is insanity. And the more we tread on these lines, the more our country will go down. The more our country will be destroyed. Because you can't run a country like that. You would take millions of dollars and just divide it with the legislature and tell them go to your district and do jobs. Is that insane? Yes, that's insanity. You're perpetrating rogues and stealing in our government. Where in the world you give people money to go on their own and do things? Oh, our country gone down to the dogs. Our country gone down to the mud. Our country gone down. Oh, Lord. We got to resurrect Liberia. And that brings me to my third topic. George Weah must go. George Weah is the cancer that destroying Liberia. He's a cancer because he's dumb. And when you're dumb and ignorant and immature and just useless, and our legislature got nothing but crooks and criminals and warlords, they're perpetuating this thing. You got rogues in the executive, you got rogues in the legislature, you got rogues in the judiciary. There is no hope for the Liberian people. There is no hope for us. Our country is held hostage to rogues and bandits. George Weah got to go. He got to step down now. This guy is useless. This guy is worthless. This guy cannot handle Liberia for 2 more years or 3 more years. George Weah got to go. And if you don't get rid of this man now, our country will not rise. Our country, after George, poor guy can't bring this country back. Cummins, maybe he can try. But Cummins self is bad. He need good leadership. He's weak. So we got to stand up for our country. We got to stop these people and demand that George Weah leaves now before our country is destroyed. Before our country gets to the point of no return. No return. Because our country will be so bad, so broken down that it will take almost a century to bring Liberia back. Because just as our country is bad, we still got rogues. We still got criminals. We got people who don't give a damn about nobody or nothing in our country. And as long as those people remain in our country will mean down. Our country will mean a country for rogues. So it's a long process. But we got to start somewhere. And we got to start strong. And we got to start setting down laws and making sure that you don't follow it, you get flogged. Because there's no time for quote. No. Our country is run amok. Our country is a country of bandits and killers and robbers. And we must Reel our people in. We must set standards for our country that will change the destiny of our people. What's wrong, man? We can't continue on this path. What's wrong? We can't continue with George Weah. You'll see this man is bad for our country. George Weah is bad. Just his thinking is bad. The man is dumb. He's ignorant. He's not educated. All that doctor, that useless thing. You're knowing what nothing. You're listening to the man. He can't even speak English good. He can't even write. What kind of doctor is that? You'll stop making us shame, man. You'll stop making us shame. You're selling our country, man. Stop making us shame, your Liberian people. You'll get rid of George Weah. Get rid of George Weah. He must step down. He must step down. How long? How long? How long will we just get at the rogues and criminals and murderers? How long? How long? We can't continue this. It's not good for us. It's not good for our country. It's not good for our lives. You know, we can't remain stagnant. We got to grow. We got to get better. We got to see greater things. And we can't see it if our leaders are the greatest rogues among us. We can't see it if our leaders are the greatest criminals in our midst. We got to get rid of them. We got to reel them in and punish them. We got to set standards for our country. My heart is troubled. When I read all the news, I get troubled. I said, where my country get all this money from? For people to just be stealing that. No. And our masses of people suffering. We've been suffering since 1980. We're still suffering. That coup was in vain. We kill our people in vain. Look at the same nonsense happening. The same wickedness happening. And that will come and say to you, you can't do the same thing and expect different change. You can't. So we got to change it. If we can't change it, it will not change. If we don't change it, it will not change it. Other people can't tell us our problems. We know our problems. We know our problems. We have educated people that can evaluate our system and tell us what our problems are. And we can't understand it. We cannot resolve them. That's it for today, man. That's it for today. You know, we got to take care of ourselves. I just hope Biden can change the world, man. We're running amok in the world. All this killing, all this all this proliferation of guns and weapons in the world. All these criminal people going around in the world. Then we come to my country, nothing but criminals. You gotta free my country, man. We can't do nothing good in Liberia except we start going against the criminals. Not only those people that break into people's houses, those people that they're petty criminals. The criminals are Emmanuel Shaw, Archie Bernard, Estrada Bernard, George Weah, the Liberian legislature. Those are the real criminals that are ripping us off, that need to be dealt with, that need to be stringently dealt with, that need to be punished, that need to be flogged and put in jail. If you're given the chance, it will happen. It will happen. In the name of Jesus Christ, it will happen. And our country will change for the best. My class is done. My class is done. But I want you all to understand that things in our lives are not easy. Freedom is not free. I keep telling you all this. Nothing is free. And if we want it best for ourselves, we want it best for our people, We have to understand these things.
Liberia is our only home. Liberia is our only home. We cannot sit and watch Liberia die. Liberia is our home. Liberia is our home. The only home we know. Let's fight to bring it back. Take it from the rogues. Take it from the thieves. Let us punish them. Liberia is our home. Liberia is our home. All you patriots rise. The time has come to end the massive stealing of our wealth. Rise, oh patriots. Rise, my patriots. Time to get our nation back. Liberia is our only home.